here is actually selling is...
So for anyone that was curious how it rides and drives.
What's going on, guys? So I'm sure you can tell by the title, it's probably going to be the last time you see the 24s on Earl for a little bit. So I figured we'd start the video off by, you know, just one last look. Got her out here looking pretty good. It's freaking freezing this morning. I let Earl warm up for like 15 minutes before I drove it, and still had a completely iced over windshield for the first 5 minutes, but she's looking clean. I really like this setup on here, but I also miss it on Baby Squat, so you've probably already seen it on there. I got some plans for Baby Squat, so I have to, you know, pick and choose when I can run certain setups depending on what my plan is. So yeah, it's been good times on Earl. Really have enjoyed it. I think this looks absolutely sick. This is the epitome of the stuffed look, but with big wheels. So really enjoyed it. Absolutely would do it again. Probably will. Maybe we'll get some different reps, I don't know. But split sevens and the Gladiators, they are just genuinely meant for OBSs. They just look so freaking good. So anyways, this is just the little beginning. Y'all probably won't see anything. We're probably just gonna straight transition over. Probably have the 22s on here, so let's do that. See how it is. Definitely comment down below, reps or stance. Let's do it. Well, there she is, guys. Definitely comment down below. Let me know what you think. Hopefully those rollers came out pretty cool. I definitely like the look. It is completely different than the 24s and 35s, which I will admit I think looks the absolute best. I think those wheels and tires just absolutely fit this truck perfectly. But this does give it a good stance. And if you're into the wide versus tall look, this is definitely the look for you. I think it looks better. I don't know, just so much chrome going on up front that the black wheels, I think, just they don't necessarily flow the best with it, rather than if we still had some black accent stuff up front. But I mean, they look good. And if you're curious if it rubs, yeah, it rubs. We actually got me to drive, and I was like, hey, if you got to turn, you got to turn, and he had to turn it, and so he didn't go off the road, and so we ate up the tires a little bit. Little bit of cut on them, but that's okay. These tires, I don't really care. But it would just require a little bit more trimming up front on that front bumper. But I mean, it didn't rub at all with the 24s and 35s cut like it is. So I don't know, I guess, you know, a little stance. It is just a 4-inch lift. So like I said, from this angle though, the black rear Chevrolet banner, black toolbox, black bumper, it looks really good in my opinion, like this. So I definitely think if we did leave the black trim pieces and stuff up front, maybe even some black headlights or smoked, it would look really good all the way around. But these trucks just they're meant for chrome in my opinion. I think I'm just gonna stand with that. Maybe stance chrome would be better. You know, some wides that are chrome rather than these black offsets. We washed it up pretty good, and I must say, she's you know, she's got some dings and flaws and whatnot, but where the paint is good, dude, it's looking freaking crispy. That's some sparkles in that thing. Wasn't really planning on putting these on here quite yet, but since we went ahead and put the 24s on Baby Squat for the truck meet, you know, I had to put them on here because I had to get those off. So I figured, you know what, we'll just go ahead and film the thing with it, and you know, I like it, but I definitely do think the 24s look better. So maybe it's just, it's a chrome thing. It looks better with chrome. So anyways, that's gonna about do it. I got one more thing to show you all over there, so we'll jump to that. But other than that, hopefully y'all did enjoy. Definitely comment down below. Let me know what you think about this setup and how it compares to the chrome 24s. And with that being said, me and the dogs are out of here. Little bonus portion of this video, because Gear is actually selling his 1993 GMC Sierra. Are they Sierras yet? I don't know. Probably a C1500, just the same as mine, if there was the same for GMC. But yeah, this is what we call Grandpa. He's selling it. Y'all know he got the tradesman, so I don't really have a use for it, but we're just gonna, you know, if you're interested, hit him up on Instagram, 7Gears, 7GEREZ. These are the stock wheels that were actually on Earl. Stock wheels with the Cooper Discovery AT3s with a boatload of tread, so you're fine with tires. It's got the 5.7, 200, and he hadn't washed it, he just sprayed it off just to get the crud off of it, but 210,000 miles on it. This is the interior. You got the old blue. I mean, how crazy though, if you had 210,000 miles on a newer truck, the seat would be like in 25 pieces. So honestly, for old work truck, really good condition in here. You know, just the basics. Headliner's drooping just a little bit, nothing too serious. Fairly straight truck. Obviously, you know, GM has never done white great, so you got some paint peeling and whatnot. The roof is essentially the worst part. It's just, you know, a little rusty rust, but you know, it's a straight truck. Not any big dents or anything that stand out. So I mean, you could clean it up, paint it, whatever. Rhino line it, I don't know. Just drive it as is. But yeah, hit him up if you're interested. Be a nice little project for somebody. If you know all about these trucks and whatnot. The only things I know is up with it is it does stall occasionally. I don't know what's up with that. Just like when he pulled it over here to back it up, you go to put it in reverse and it'll kind of fizzle out and then it crank right back up. So MAF sensor or something like that is what he said he's needing to replace on it. So I don't know. It's got a catless exhaust. It's actually a quiet catless exhaust. No, so catless, big Flowmaster or something. Just going back out the stock thing. We'll fire her up. SLE, baby. So, yeah, just a good old truck that can make somebody a little project. You know, they all start out somewhere. Same with Earl. Earl was a little old dinkaroo when I got it as well. So there's your comparison if you want to know what the difference is. A 4-inch lift kit will make as well. Quite the height difference, which is super cheap. It's like 400 bucks to put this exact lift on that. So yep, if anyone's interested, hit up my boy Gear on Instagram, holler at him, see if I can work out a price. I don't really know exactly what he's asking for it, but I don't know, just go holler at him, send him some cash, come pick this thing up.
All right, so for anyone that was curious how it rides and drives, it's pretty good. It's not, I don't think, quite as good as the Gladiators, just simply because those are like brand new and properly balanced, and I've not got these wheels and tires rebalanced in 3 years now, and they have a couple of the weights missing. So you can feel kind of some of that. You can kind of see it in the steering wheel right there, a little bit of wiggle sometimes, but we're cruising at like 60 right here, so I mean, nothing bad. It's perfectly drivable and enjoyable. The width, you can feel a little bit of width. It does feel nice and stable. Accelerates nice, probably a little bit better than with the 35s, just due to it being a shorter diameter tire. But that's pretty much it. I mean, it's good. Less tire noise than the Gladiators, of course. That's pretty much it. Rides and drives good. Kind of annoying with it rubbing, but other than that,